Welcome to ETN Community Spotlight, where we shine the light on a local nonprofit organization. I'm Derrick Silas. Join me as we talk to today's special guest. Sally.
Hi.
Tell me about the history, mission, and purpose of Hearts for Care.
Well, Hearts for Care opened officially in January 2015. So we are officially 1 year old and began services in June of 2015. Our mission is to be a one-stop resource for senior adults who are aging in place in their homes. And the way we do that is by connecting them to resources that are already available in Enid. We don't want to reproduce the wheel, replicate the wheel. We want to connect them to things that are already here. And then we fill the gap with volunteers. And we're finding lots of gaps, and so we're filling the gaps with those volunteers. And that's our whole goal and our mission, is to help senior adults stay in the place that they love, their home, helping them through the process of going into assisted living if they need to do that, or nursing care facility. We're a second set of eyes for children that are out of state, that don't get to see their parents daily or weekly. And so we just want to be able to help them with services that we can, and put them in touch with reputable businesses that won't cheat them and won't take advantage of them. And so we're just a second set of eyes for them.
Okay. So what is your role in the operation?
Well, I'm the program manager.
Okay.
And so I coordinate volunteers. I meet up with all of our members and sign them up individually. And I meet with them, do an assessment, and help them fill out the paperwork. And then I connect them to our volunteers or to services. Sometimes I refer to myself in everything that I do as a dating service because the goal is to connect people that have interests and together. And so that's what I do.
Okay. So tell me about your village membership. Who can participate? How can one become a member? And what benefits will one receive when they join?
Okay. Well, Hearts for Care is what's known as a virtual retirement community or village. And so we invite anyone who is over the age of, well, we don't really have an age limit. We just want to help older adults. And that way we can help those that may not be available for services for that, at 65 or something. We have several members that are like 50, 55, at 59 that needed help but didn't qualify for any other services. So your only requirement is strictly older adults and that you have a need for our help. And we simply, I bring over the form, help you fill it out. The hardest question I ask is if you have a DNR and what your hospital choice is. And then I ask what kind of services that you might need help with now. Always available to reevaluate, and if you have a new need, then we can find a new volunteer for that new need. But then you are a member officially. Membership is free. There's no cost to be a member. We do ask for donations, but membership is completely free. The hardest part is filling out that application, and I help you with all of that. And and then you have access to our newsletter. You get our newsletter. We're trying really hard to partner with the Senior Center and do other activities that can get people out. We have a weekly Bible study up in our office for members and volunteers and really anybody who would want to come. And we have an advanced directive workshop that we do. Just little things. We're going to start doing some specific training for our volunteers and seeing about CPR and Alzheimer's training and those type of things that will benefit our volunteers, our members, and the community. So really membership is free, and being part of our virtual retirement community is just in a way for us to keep track of who we've helped and the services that we've done. And then then you're good to go.
Okay. So how can others get involved?
Well, we are always in need of volunteers. Specifically, we have some volunteers who drive members to grocery shop. We have some members that go grocery shop some volunteers that go grocery shop for members. And we have a couple of members that need help with laundry. We have a lot of members that are just lonely. And so we have a lot of volunteers that are just friendly visits or phone calls, and they call and they check on people. So we're always in need of volunteers, but we're also in need of members, and we also encourage our members to become volunteers too. So many of our friends, we connect with other friends, and they can do different volunteer opportunities also, just to get them active, get them connected to other people, and form relationships, because we're really about forming those relationships and those connections and caring about each other.
Okay. Does Hearts for Care host any annual events?
Well, we do our Advanced Directive workshop, where we take the advanced directive paperwork, and we have that there, and then we walk people through the process of filling those papers out, because it's not easy. You look at these papers and they're talking about end-of-life decisions, and sometimes those are really scary, and sometimes you're just confused. And so we help people, we walk them through that process. So we have that, and usually we do that in April in conjunction with National Healthcare Decisions Day. So that information will be on our website. We will be celebrating our 1 year of service in June, and so we're just those are really the major things that we do right now. And then we'll have our volunteer appreciations. So.
Okay. Now, since its inception, which has been over about a year, how do you feel Hearts for Care has impacted our community, the Enid community?
Well, I meet with members all the time, and often I spend an hour visiting with them and just learning about them, and it's very exciting to do that and very exciting to meet new people. But when I had a volunteer call me the other day, and she goes, "I just met with this member, and I just love her. She's adorable. You can count me in. Every Monday I'm going to be seeing her." And forming relationships like that is so important to me, because people need each other, and they need to know that someone cares for them, and we can facilitate that in a way and make connections where they never would have made connections. We started services in June of 2015. Since then, we've done 377 different services. That equates to about 375 hours worth of service. Those are hours that some members would never have been able to pay for because they don't have the money. It's time that we have made relationships between members and volunteers. We've installed an air conditioning unit for a member. We have sat with an Alzheimer patient while her husband goes and has an hour to himself. So we've done a lot for a little bit, and we want to continue to do that. And every person matters, and every person has that desire to be cared about, and we want to be able to facilitate that. So I think we're impacting Enid little by little every day in just the care for our senior adults.
Okay. Are there any other activities or things that you guys get involved in that maybe I haven't asked?
Well, every day's a new day for us since we're still so brand new. And so my goal is just to continue to grow and to continue to make connections with the different organizations that are in Enid and build from there. We're hoping to start hosting some activities at the Senior Center to get people out into the Senior Center, which is a great place for seniors to go for a hot lunch. And it just is those are the type of things we're going to work towards, and we're just excited when we get one new thing added to our list of things.
Okay. Well, I think what you guys do is very good, very, very good what you guys do. Now, if an individual contractor, vendor, or company would like to participate in the program, do you have to contact someone in the organization or contribute to the organization? What is the best way?
They can go to our website. It's www.heartsforcare.org, and they can get a whole list of things there. You can contribute there. You can also sign up to be a vendor or a service provider. You can sign up to be a member from our website too. You still need to come get a visit from me, but that can all be done on our website, signing up to be a volunteer also. Or you can stop by our office. We're down in the Nonprofit Center on Independence, 114 South Independence. And then they can call us, 242-6131. And we're there, and we're ready to accept any kind of volunteers, service providers, and new members. So.
Okay. Well, I definitely appreciate what you guys have started doing for the community, and I think it's a great thing. And I want to thank you for coming today.
Thanks for having us.
All righty.